Hey Aries, and welcome to your weekly reading. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross watchers, welcome. Aries, know I could be talking to you or someone in your energy, so take the reading as it resonates. But what I'm seeing here is that there's someone that you are either living with or in a commitment with or some sort of partnership here that you're catching in a lie. And it's kind of, or they're like doing something kind of backhanded, sideways, or whatever. It's just not of integrity. And because you have a lot of unconditional love for this person, maybe you're not saying anything about it, or yeah, you may not be saying anything about it, even though you know you can see right through the lie. And I feel like this may be upsetting you this week. And this person may be lying because I don't know, they may feel like they can control the world forever or they can get away with it. And the lyrics that my guides want me to share are, did you think that you'd get to run the world forever, little soldiers fighting loyal by your side? That you get to play the role of grand commander, never questioning your motives or your pride. And I feel like you may have been in a cycle with this person for a long time, maybe even because we have the world card, or this may be a cycle in your life that has been around for a long time. And it's kind of like, I don't know, other people receive and you're used to not receiving. Other people are taken care of, they take care of themselves, their own needs, and you're like brushed off to the side. And so it's like if someone comes in and lies to you, there may be some challenges as far as like standing in your power and saying, hey, I can see right through that bullshit, there may be, and then also maybe because you feel you have this unconditional love for this person, you don't feel like you can call them out, or you may have anxiety about that. The quote that my guides want me to share with you goes like this: before you forgive that narcissist or toxic person in your life, ask yourself this one question. Would they forgive you for doing the exact thing to them that they did to you? So, yeah, it's kind of like um, this, yeah, and you may put up with this behavior from this person even though it hurts you deeply, because it's what you experienced in your childhood. There may be like some deep rooted trauma here that showed you how to, like, what kind of behavior you can accept. And it's like if they show up nice sometimes, then that means it's okay if they lie sometimes too. I'm here to tame the beast and love them even when they're out of control or when they're lying to me. I'm here to keep sweet and obey. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups, keep sweet and obey and just be quiet, go along with everything. And this may be a behavior that your parent, that a parent showed to you, or something that you were taught. And it's kind of like the divine wants to come in and put a stop to this cycle, because I feel like you've been caught in this for a long time. And this is like the source of trauma. This is like abuse, is what I'm seeing here. For some of you, it may not be that extreme, but for others, it may be quite extreme, where it's like you can't have an opinion, you can't have an idea, you can't speak up for yourself even when someone is mistreating you and causing you to grieve, because then you'll have to deal with this lion, this like the other side of this person, very angry. So it's kind of like this woman's like, okay, let me just be gentle with you, walk on eggshells, make sure everything's fine, and make sure I stay quiet and whatever. But it's almost like there may be a lot that you do have to say and you're grieving because you don't say it. This may be also you not speaking up for yourself, and just like, and what I can say here too also is you can love someone with your whole heart and yourself. at the same time. Like, you can stand up for yourself and still love people. You can, yeah, loving someone doesn't mean letting them treat you like shit, is kind of what I'm trying to say. But I wanted to pull you an oracle card too. And Aries, you actually got three. First, we have to receive, you must release. What can you let go of? What do you want to release? And then we have you create your own reality. What you want wants you. What do you want to experience? So yeah, this is all about you releasing whatever isn't working here and opening up space for you to experience what it actually is that you want. And the last oracle card says, come together, we need each other. Where have you been separating yourself or pushing against others and the world? So there may be some supportive people around you, people who understand, that can help you through this situation. And I wanted to see what the guidebook says. It says there's a lot of distraction and fear in the world, and when we give our attention to these outside forces, we can lose sight of our authentic power. You have the power to live in harmony and peace, but it depends on how you show up for others. Look at any area in your life where you are resisting and judging. Are you pushing against what you fear and lashing out energetically? Okay. We live in a system that thrives on pushing us apart and keeping us separate from one another. Don't fall into this trap. We need each other, differences and all. Just because someone has a different view doesn't mean it isn't valid. We can all exist together by allowing each other to be who we really are. Look at the separations in your life and make a commitment to bring more unity, compassion, and understanding to each situation and relationship. You know intuitively this separation from others who see things differently isn't working. It isn't in your true nature. Allow room for all beliefs and support, and truly support others with kindness and love. Listen with care, remove judgment, and refrain from needing to prove anyone right or wrong. I feel like this has advice. This is advice for the person that's like not allowing you to speak your truth, not allowing you to, yeah, this could be you not speaking your truth. If you don't resonate with someone lying to you, this is a truth that you have to share, but you don't because you want everyone else in your environment to feel comfortable, and because you fear the shadow side of someone who is offended if your truth doesn't line up with theirs. And so yeah, I feel like you deserve to be in an environment where you can speak your truth, where you can express how you feel without getting in trouble. That is the message coming through for you this week. So I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.